ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
I would start with a thank you because, as I mentioned earlier, without UAE, it wouldn't have been possible. We wouldn't be where we are. The country, the environment that has been provided to us by the leadership, by the decisions that they have taken, by the vision that they have provided for digital transformation, even for cloud adoption, that has been an enormous support for us, especially at Sudo. We wouldn't have been able to grow so easily. I always tell everyone it took me like almost 10 minutes to be able to register Sudo, and it takes even less time to hire new people and onboard new people as well. Everything is so easy here in UAE, and you can just go and talk to people if you are running into issues, and they will be able to solve the problem. So everything is at your disposal, especially for new people and new entrepreneurs. If you want to start and you want to start easily, UAE is the place where you can do it easily without any restrictions and complexities.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Peers of Union, the program that highlights the success stories and the inspiring journeys from the heart of the UAE. Let's welcome with me a very special guest, Mr. Hameedullah Khan, the CEO of Sudo Consultants. Mr. Hameedullah, welcome to Peers of Union.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's our pleasure inviting you with us at Peers of Union today. Mr. Hameedullah, if you could introduce yourself at the beginning. Tell me more about your personal and your professional experiences.
My name is Hameedullah. I'm CEO of Sudo Consultants. At Sudo, we help businesses with their cloud challenges. My professional journey started with a lot of small steps, learning steps, and support from the community, family, my friends, and especially this country as well. In the beginning, my deep interest was in technology, especially on the cloud infrastructure, automation, DevOps, security side. Then I realized when I started doing that, I realized that technology is not just about tools, it's about solving real business problems. So that shaped my professional journey, and I started getting involved with a lot of businesses, enterprises, startups, entrepreneurs, and understand their business problems and try to solve those business problems. So that helped me learn like a lot of things in terms of technology, communication skills, and solving the complex problems. So that I learned from those leaders when I interacted with them.
So did you born in the UAE, or what year did you come in?
I was born not in UAE. I moved to UAE around 14 years ago. And when I stepped in UAE, I kind of fall in love with the country because I felt like every country should be like UAE, giving the opportunities and the platform to people like me who come here with dreams and build their dreams here.
Yes. So tell me more about your educational backgrounds as well.
So I have done bachelor's in information technology. My background is from technology as well. I have done bachelor's and I have been working in technology since beginning. Same thing when I first saw the computers. Previously, I wanted to be an engineer and doctor just like any kid. But when I saw the computer, I told my mother that I do not want to be any of that. I want to be a computer engineer. I just immediately decided that this is going to be my future. And since then, I have been working on computers.
So from your perspective and all of these years of experience, what they were the skills that you have adopted in order to become where you are today and to like establish your own company at Studio?
There were a lot of challenges that we faced during this journey, but the learning that we got from those challenges are the most important one. More importantly, I would say interacting with other people and understanding and listening to their challenges, the challenges they are facing. Once you are able to learn this skill, then the second phase would be to try to solve those problems. You can be a doctor, you can be an engineer, and you can be a computer expert. But if you cannot understand other people's problem, you will not be able to solve them. And to be able to solve the business problems, this is very, very important because every business is different and every business has their own problems. So this is one of the most important skills that I have learned, that I can sit with the business leaders and I can understand their business problems and I can translate them into technology.
So take me back to the year when you have decided to establish Sudo. What even was your vision behind this company before you even establish it yet?
So when before starting Sudo, I was doing working at Cisco, and I was a cloud engineer over there, and I was still solving business problems. We deployed one of the leading UAE cloud here, private cloud solution as part of Cisco. So I realized that private organizations, they are still lacking behind when it is about cloud adoption, because cloud is complex for them. They are not able to understand how to solve cloud problems. So Sudo started with a very simple vision. If I put it in a very simple words, our vision was to help businesses adopt cloud in the right way, because they were going on cloud but they were not using it correctly. So this was our simplest vision. We started reaching out to the businesses in UAE and started understanding their problems. And then we started figuring out, okay, how we can solve these problems for these businesses. And every business, as I mentioned earlier, this is what we realized, that every business is different from another one. And every business has their own unique problem. So to understand those problems and to solve those problems was really exciting and challenging for us. And slowly and gradually what happened, we started with 2 people only. When we were registering Sudo here in TCOM, we were only 2 people. And then slowly and gradually we realized that, okay, now we have to start hiring people, like-minded people who want to solve the problem. And we have been very fortunate in that when we started looking for the people, like-minded people, we were able to find like-minded people, because again, there were a lot of people in UAE who have the similar vision to build and to grow here in UAE. We were able to find them, and that's how we started growing as well.
Yes. So what year was that when you established Sudo?
It was in 2020, during COVID.
During COVID.
Yes.
And so imagine I'm a client and I came to Sudo. What makes Sudo a special company comparing to the market and the competitors? What am I gonna expect as a client?
When you come to Sudo as a client, one of the things that differentiates us, and this is what our team also believes in, is we just do not want to get your project as a technical project and just deliver it. We want to become part of your organization, part of your team. So we sit with you and we asked you a lot of questions to understand your business problem, right? So we can solve it properly. So we ask you, what are your business goals? Why you are even doing it? Does it make sense for you to move to the cloud? Because our goal is not just to move you to the cloud. Our goal is to move you to the cloud when you get full value out of it. So we ask you a lot of questions. We ask you, is it going to make sense? What do you want to speed up? What do you want to secure? What is at risk that you are moving to the cloud? And once we get these answers, then we create a solution around it. We create the right architecture, we create the secure architecture, and then we propose that architecture to you. We sit with you as a team, not as a vendor. So this is something that makes Sudo different from other vendors.
Yes. And would you say that the competition was hard at the beginning?
Yes. Competition is good. Competition was hard at the beginning when we were very small. Then we started growing. Now we still have competition, but the challenges that we face from competition is not that hard anymore. But
compared to now?
Yes. And competition is still there. And I believe competition is very necessary because it keeps us on the edge as well. So we keep learning and keep growing and keep innovating for our customers. If there will be no competition, then we will also slow down. So competition is good. And UAE is the land where you get opportunities and competition both at the same time.
In time of the competition, until now, how do you always keep maintaining your long-lasting relationship with your clients? Especially, I would say, every day there's like a new technology, new software, and I would say every entrepreneurs or businessmen and women right now, they focus into the AI, the technology, and such on.
So one of the things that is special about Sudo is we are also an AWS MSP partner. So when I say MSP, we are a managed services provider. So when we deliver a project for a customer and we hand it over to them, it's not that it is done. It is the beginning of the relationship. We stay engaged with them. We work with their team. We also offer complete managed services. So if they do not have an in-house team, we can also manage it for them 24/7. So that way we are always connected with them. We understand their business challenges. When they are growing, we are also growing with them. And we understand the growth problems because we have grown from 2-people company to now 100-people company. So we
400.
100, only
100, yes, with many more, with 400
yes,
employees,
yeah.
inshallah.
We will reach 400 very soon, inshallah. So right now we are at 100. So we understand those growth problems, and we solve those growth problems using our expertise and skills, which is in technology domain.
And in terms of your employees as well, as a leadership, how do you always make sure that you're developing your employees?
This is something that we started from day one. Because we knew if we hire right people, we also need to make sure they are being challenged and they are growing with us. If they are not being challenged and they are not growing with us, they will leave and find somewhere else. So to make sure that they stay with us and they are challenged, we focused on their learning and growth as well. So we have a certification program where we encourage them to do the certification. Right now, if we just give you an example, how many certifications that we have achieved, and that might be the highest number in UAE for the company of our size. We have right now 200 plus AWS certifications in our company, because each and every team member, even if they are not technical, they are encouraged to do the technical certification. And people who are technical, they have multiple certifications. We have team members who have 12 plus certifications from AWS only. So we have been like working with our team, pushing them to new challenges and new certifications. We do the learning sessions. There are internal learning sessions. There are external tutorials. And since we are partnered with AWS, AWS is also being a very generous partner. They also keep doing the training for their partners. So our team also takes those trainings. So they keep growing and adopting new technologies. And for example, you talked about AI. So right now we already have like a lot of AI certified team members in our team as well.
Yes, mashallah. And I even caught my attention the awards and the recognition you also have for Sudo as well.
So we are AWS Premier Tier partner, which is one of the highest tier. And we have got a lot of different competencies from AWS as well, which includes AI competency and MSP competency, as we already talked about.
So what's the future plans for Sudo?
Future plans are, for now, very clear. We want to focus in the region. We want to help businesses grow and solve their problems, because we believe cloud adoption and AI adoption is still at the very early stage. There is a lot of room for growth, especially for the businesses here. So we want to focus on that. And at the same time, we want to help build local talent as well, because one of the things related to AI is it's innovating on a daily basis. There are new features, new skills and new expertise that are required for AI are coming in. So we want to help build that local talent as well. For that, we do a lot of local events as well. And we also have an event tomorrow where we'll be going and meeting the community. It's not a commercial event, it's a free event for the community, where a lot of local people who are looking for the job or are students, they will be coming and they will be attending the technical session. So this is the kind of program that we have been doing. So this is what Sudo's focus as well, that we help the businesses and we solve the local talents by enabling them and providing them the expertise.
And with let's say with the help for future plans for expanding as well.
Yes, for sure. That is on the budget.
Inshallah. If let's say a young person has came to you and he said that I want to build the same career pathway in cloud technology and AI in the UAE, what advice you would like to deliver to the UAE, to the young generation?
That's actually a very good question, and it is very close to my heart, because we have a very young team as well, and I keep advising them also. Fundamentals, always learn the fundamentals, especially in the technology domain. If your fundamentals are not clear, then you will not be able to solve the complex problems. And with AI right now, there are pros and cons. A lot of people just go to the AI and get the solution, so they miss the fundamentals. But a lot of the same time, a lot of the youngsters, they are going to AI and they are using AI to understand the fundamentals. And second advice would be communication skills. Your communication skills, no matter in what domain you are, your communication skills are very, very important. So focus on those communication skills as well.
And Mr. Hameedullah, if you could deliver a message to the UAE leaderships for giving such an opportunities to establish such a successful career, what would you tell them?
I would start with a thank you, because as I mentioned earlier, without UAE, it wouldn't have been possible. We wouldn't be where we are. The country, the environment that has been provided to us by the leadership, by the decisions that they have taken, by the vision that they have provided for digital transformation, even for cloud adoption, that has been an enormous support for us, especially at Sudo. We wouldn't have been able to grow so easily. I always tell everyone, it took me like almost 10 minutes to be able to register Sudo. And it takes even less time to hire new people and onboard new people as well. Everything is so easy here in UAE, and you can just go and talk to people if you are running into issues, and they will be able to solve the problem. So everything is at your disposal, especially for new people and new entrepreneurs. If you want to start and you want to start easily, UAE is the place where you can do it easily without any restrictions and complexities.
Mr. Hameedullah, thank you so much for this insightful conversation.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure having you with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was my pleasure.
Thank you so much. And to everyone watching us, stay tuned with another episode of Peers of Union. Every peel has a story, and next week another peel is waiting for you. Until then, take care and goodbye.